Hello Taurus, welcome to my channel, The Mother Speaks Tarot. My name is Allison. My channel is under a year old, so if you haven't already, please consider subscribing. If you've already subscribed, thank you so much. I know without you all, my channel would not be what it is today. For those of you who are new and don't know, I'm also an author. I'm writing a series. It's called Perception, the Two Yet One, book 1 here, and I've read it out loud live on Facebook and uploaded all those videos for you to watch for free here on YouTube. Just know that book 2 is published and available. All right, all the links that you need are in the description box below, whether it's to purchase or watch me read book 1 aloud. Also, if you would like a personal reading, the information to contact me to schedule one is also in that description box below. All right, everyone, welcome back. We're still set up for summer. We probably will be for the rest of the summer. Sometimes I switch it up a little bit, but I really love this summertime right here. Now, what we're doing is, see, last week everybody got a different goddess that had a message for you. Now, Kali came out for one of them last week, and I knew that I needed to use her personal oracle for it. I had been wondering when she wanted me to give her messages, and so it was last week when she came out, and I knew I needed to use her oracle instead of the whispers of the ocean. For one of them, I'm not sure whose it was anymore, but that's what we're doing this week. All this week, our messages will be coming from Goddess Kali. Now this shadow down here, it says that the shadow is what she's focusing on here on this particular card. This morning, though, I pulled out a couple of goddess cards from a different deck, and I got Kali. And so I knew that, yep, this is the week for it. That particular card that I got, though, was about beginnings and endings. And so far, I've done the readings for Virgo and Capricorn. They've been about love and new relationships, twin flame relationships coming together, but also the spiritual path that goes with it. Okay? So we are looking at beginnings and endings. We are looking at shadow energy. So this is what we're doing today. She asked me to use the Tarot of Sexual Magic Tarot by Laura Tuan, and artwork by Mauro De Luca. I didn't know why she wanted this one in particular until I remembered that the death card is Kali. But also, you know, she chose it, so this is what we're using. If I need to clarify at all, I'll be using the Tarot of the Cloisters by Michelle Leavitt. And like I've been saying, at the end I'm going to pull one card from the Kali Oracle by Alana Fairchild. This is another of my new decks. It's just so beautiful. And yeah, that's what the messages have been about, is a spiritual path. So, all right, so as a reader, I read minor arcana cards as messages about your free will. I read major arcana cards as messages about your divine blueprint. Your divine blueprint is the plan that you wrote for your own life before you incarnated, so that you would encounter and hopefully learn certain important lessons of life that, when learned, raise the vibration and wisdom encoded in your soul. The free will makes it possible for us to lower in vibration during a lifetime, but if you can manage to rise lifetime after lifetime, you can become what is called enlightened in one of those lifetimes, like Buddha and Jesus, Isis, Thoth, all of those awesome people from the past. They brought a great deal of positive change and wisdom to our planet. So when I'm looking at your major arcana cards, it's a lot like looking at your fate, but not really, because of the free will. There are times when we can't stop something from happening. We can't make something happen, or something just happens right out of the blue that has nothing to do with anything that we were doing. That's fate, okay? And those times, we wrote that way, and those times are indicated to me by the Wheel of Fortune card, which you do not have. Okay, so let's see what's going on for you this week, Taurus. right here at the heart of everything, we've got the Knight of Wands. Now, while some of you might be feeling like moving or might be moving your residence, I feel like this is really you or possibly a fire sign that you're interested in coming in to say, hey, I'm feeling passionate about you. You know, I think you are super hot, or you think this knight is super hot. This has to do with travel as well, okay? Knights are bringers of change. They're cards of movement. And so I feel like you're on a journey, okay? Now, this could be a physical journey, totally, especially because of the next card that but I also feel like this is passion. This could be a relationship, but if it's not, if you're on an actual, like if you're traveling for business or something, this is something that you're really passionate about. However, whenever I get the knights, the pages, the kings and the queens, this is usually, it's a person, okay? And these have all been about somebody that y'all are interested in. So that's a possibility here. So there could be a fire sign. This is a Sagittarius energy. The fire is also Aries and Leo. Of course, it doesn't have to be a fire sign. So the next card that we have is the card that crosses this. And here we've got the Chariot. This is the major arcana card. This is another card of movement. Okay? This is, it's right side up. It's always read right side up when it's the crossing card. This is victory. This is moving forward. Okay? This is, you know, you may have bought a new vehicle, you know. For some reason, I just saw like an RV. Did you just retire and now you're passionate about traveling around in your RV? Or did you get this bright idea and now you're doing it? This is also the card of Cancer. There may be a Cancer involved here. There doesn't have to be, though. Now I'm looking at these images here. Now, there is a possibility that there is some sort of challenge that you're rushing out. Knights go off to war, and the Chariot goes off to war as well. In fact, chariots were the tanks of the old days. That's why that only moves forward. It's meant to just mow you over, okay? So there is some serious movement here. There is a journey going on here, but I feel like it is an important one here. This is a major arcana card. This is this could also be your spiritual journey, and you are well seated in your body now, your energy, your mind, you know what I mean? And you're very passionate about moving forward at this time. But there's definitely success. You know, you're going full steam ahead into a project. This could be the project. You know, you're just, this is difficulties resolved, rushing, you know, charging ahead in victory. That's go, the word go, right? Now, what's interesting here is you've got a 2 here and you've got a 2 here. All right, so might want to go ahead and look up angel number 22. Just one moment, please. Sorry about that. Okay, so I'm back now. 2 of Swords. Now, this came up in, was it Virgo's? I think it was Virgo's reading. The 2 of Swords is when you're at a crossroads. You know, you've got a choice to make, but it's you got to do it with your intuition. You'll normally see someone sitting there with 2 swords crossed over their chest and they're blindfolded. This is a different picture, though. So this is sometimes You know, in the medieval Scapini deck, the Two of Swords is friendship. And that's kind of what I see going on here. There's a friendship going on, but I feel like she may be going back and forth. You know, she's looking at this sword down here, you know, and then there's this hat over here. When I go outside or go for a walk, I put a hat on, so it says travel to me. She's wearing this purple. Traditionally, in the old days, only royalty could wear it, and he's got this purple tulip or rose or whatever. I think it's a tulip. It looks like a tulip that he's trying to offer her, saying, "Look, you know, I understand who you are here," but she's still kind of looking away over here at this one sword. So I feel like she really hasn't quite made her decision about him, but oh boy, he's made his decision about her. Okay, so swords is air energy. It's all about intellect. It's about communication. It's about speaking your truth. To me, it looks like he's speaking his truth here. But then, you know, you got this crow over here. So there may be a message that needs to come in. But this is when you sometimes you don't have this clear enough perspective. Okay, you may be having a problem with a relationship, but if you look at these right here, the Two of Wands and the Chariot, this is like really moving forward with passion, moving forward quickly. Okay, and this is what is at the root of all of it. So I think what happened is that you did make a decision. You did see which way to go. And now it's go time. If you got a new car, congratulations. Yeah, I just really feel like this can be a new car, and this is, you know, moving. So I'm really getting this whole RV thing. Like maybe you guys sold your house and bought a big RV so you can travel around. And you probably weren't sure if you should do it or not, but you did. That's pretty neat. Now, here we've got your recent past that's moving out of your life at this time, and this is the King of Swords. Now, the King of Swords, now all kings are, you know, they're mature, either emotionally mature or physically mature people. Okay, this is a masculine, which can still be a woman. This is all about energy. But this King of Swords can be pretty cold. I mean, look at, he's, you know, the queen is watching. I don't know if he's cheating on her or if she set this whole thing up, though. You know what I mean? In the old days, I don't know, she looks kind of angry. Yeah, she looks angry. So this is what happened in the past. Now, there could have been some self-improvement that you did here for yourself. Maybe you got a certain amount of clarity, I'm feeling. But this is what I'm feeling from this is a mature individual who's just kind of cold. That's what the King of Swords is. He is wise, he is mature, he is professional, he is a genius, he is very intellectual, you know, but he can also be rather austere and very cold and warlike. So this energy is your recent past and is now moving out of your life. This could be a father, this could be a boss, this can be an old flame. Now, for me as a reader, these next two cards are future cards, and I'll just read this one first. And what we've got here is the Two of Wands. Now, the Two of Wands, see, there you go. So you had the Two of Swords, and now you got the Two of Wands. So here is the decision that you made. and it is really victorious. And now in your future, I just feel like this is a certain amount of happiness here. The Thoth deck speaks of creation from destruction, and I just, especially if say you sold your house to buy an RV, that would be breaking down your old life to build a new one. And look at this. They look like people who just got together. I mean, a two is right after one. It's the very beginning of a relationship. It's the very beginning of something. So that's what I see here. Like these two are just starting their relationship because they're talking and very focused on one another, flirting with one another, barely clothed, you know. So I just feel like this two of wands is this new life. This is you gaining more knowledge. This is more change. This can be a time of change. You may have a decision to make between two extremes. So, like one path is safe and one path isn't. But what I really feel from this is this new life that you've created. It's just at the beginning, but it looks and it feels really warm and happy and satisfactory. So this is one of your future cards. What is this? This is the Four of Cups in the reverse. Okay, so this is good because the Four of Cups is, when you're just kind of bored, you're just apathetic. You're just stagnant. You don't see the blessings that you've been given. But your Four of Cups is in the reverse. So this is motivation. This is the ability to work, and it's to work out relationships and other situations. Okay, this is new possibilities, new relationships, new approaches to old problems. This is novelty. This is new. Wow, so that really confirms what I was talking about here. This is creation from destruction, beginnings and endings, as Kali was talking about here. So, yeah, your new life, and this is really beautiful because what I'm feeling from this is when people are apathetic, they're just sick of everything. They don't see all the blessings that spirit and creation have given them. You see, there's blessings up here that they don't see, right? So, but not you. Oh no, you see your blessings. You see this new beginning as something fun and beautiful, and there's just more out there. Okay, this is, if you're not doing the whole RV thing, this is you working stuff out at work. This is having a great partner to work with. This is, but you know what though, I really feel, yeah, this could be a job, but there's cups here. You know what this is. A job relationship, a love relationship, but I'm feeling love. Now the next energy that we have is your hope, and this is the Knave of Pentacles. When I first got this deck, I was like, the Knave? What? There's a Knight and a Knave? What the heck? So he's basically the page. Doesn't look like a child in this deck, which is good. But your hope is the Page of Pentacles in the reverse. You know, I don't know about this here. The Page of Pentacles in the reverse is like finding out bad financial news, or not having confidence, or being insecure, that kind of thing. The Rider-Waite does talk about luxury, so you might be hoping for luxury here. That's the only thing that I would see as hope. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to go ahead and clarify this with the Tarot of the Cloisters and see what Kali is trying to tell us here, because that's not look at that High Priestess. She drew my attention because for a minute she looked like the Virgin Mary. Which is an interesting image because Kali is here today. Well, it's the Sacred Feminine. Oh, for crying out loud. These are some slippery cards. Oh, God. Come on. I gotta do it one more time. Oh, Wheel of Fortune. Oh, Ace of Cups. Oh, come on. Ace of Cups. Two of Staves. Come on. Man. Frickin' cards. You're just playing with me. You're like, we're gonna fly around. All right. That's it. Here, let's get this out of here. They're gonna fall too. Crying out loud. All right. Lady Kali, Goddess Kali, what is this? Queen of Cups. Queen of your heart, huh? That doesn't really clarify a whole lot for me. Kali? Thank you. Oh, okay, so I'm getting the Ten of Cups here, and even at the bottom, I've got the Sun here. So this is leading to some sort of happiness. This Queen of your heart, King of your heart type energy, but she's, you know, I saw the High Priestess as I was shuffling. The Queen of Cups, the Queen of Vessels, she's very psychic. So, wow. I don't know why the Page of Pentacles in the reverse would equal all this love and happiness when this is mostly about self-confidence, lacking self-confidence, and this is disappointing news. But when I look at this picture, it looks like he is taking advantage of her. So I would not want that. If this was what this was, I would definitely want this in the reverse. You don't want to take advantage of anybody. You want to be a nurturer. You want to be happy. You want to have your soul family here. You don't necessarily, maybe what you want is for this to flip, and not in this picture's way, but this is good news. This is attainment of goals. This is a positive type of result or news. And my goodness, I just don't get this. And it doesn't, maybe what you're hoping for is this person will feel insecure and want to come be with you. No, I don't understand. Sorry, guys. I think that what Kali is going to do for us is she's going to clarify that for us in her oracle. I'm not vibing with that. I don't get it. All right, y'all. This is your current state of being. Nine of Swords, but in the reverse. Okay? Let me just get this back over here for you guys. All right, Nine of Swords in the reverse. This is telling you that you have the strength to rise above this. This is the emotional recovery, okay, basically. Nine of Swords is nightmares and overthinking and all that stuff. And, you know, see this black cat is walking almost like, you know, if you walk under a ladder and then the black cat, so, you know, means bad luck or whatever, even though I don't believe that. I had a black cat. She recently passed away. But this is all about worry. Okay, some people worry about the bad luck and stuff like that. But you're in the reverse. So this is rising above this. This is being strong and not worrying. Okay, so this is an emotional recovery. Some truth as well, since this is swords. Possible communication here. Oh, the King of Cups in the reverse is your fear. Wow. Your hope, Queen of Vessels. Maybe what you're hoping for here is this king, and he's not good. He's possessive and jealous. He's insecure. This is insecurity, lack of self-confidence. So now I get it. They gave me the Queen of Vessels because this is the same. Whether it's the King or the Queen of Cups, they're equal to me. So she's a psychic, she's sweet, she's kind, but he's in the reverse. So now I get it. What you're hoping for is for this person to be like this instead of this. And this is your fear, okay? This king, queen of your heart is, you're afraid that they're going to be needy and insecure and possessive and jealous and but what you really want is for this to be your Ten of Cups. All right, I get it. Thank you, Kali. And you're going to be moving on to calmer waters, okay? That's what this is. Look at that. That's abandoned. Look at, they're out there in the grass and just, you know, yeah, that's the Six of Swords is moving on, going from choppy waters to calmer waters. This can be a journey over water though too. You are on a journey. You must be going over some water as well. Holy moly. But this is also a journey of discovery. It can be a journey of self-discovery. The Six of Swords can be where you ask yourself a question and you get the answer, but that gives you more questions, you know. So wherever you are journeying, you are passionate about it, you are victorious, you are moving ahead, not backwards, and you are just throwing caution to the wind, and you're moving on to your happiness. Wow, that's really beautiful. And at the root of all this is another king. So you've got the King of Swords, the King of Cups, and the King of Wands. 3 kings in here, and then this queen. So yeah, there's a king here that this is him. This king of your heart, whether it's a man or a woman, is now it looks like it's a brand new triumph. Look at this. This King of Wands looks very appreciative and protective of this woman. It could very well be the queen. I don't know. But look at how, I mean, he's a passionate king. He's fiery. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Um, but he's being very protective. But then that also brings up the whole thing about the possessiveness, okay? And the insecurity. So there is so much passion for this journey. This could be your spiritual journey. I just can't help but feel a certain amount of caution. You know, this King of Wands, the King of Wands has been coming up a lot in all kinds of readings all over YouTube. This king of passion, of fire, of spirit, they're also can be very ill-tempered. So you know what's up with this, because this is the cold king that's moving out of your life. This king is warm. This king is hot. I don't know if he's, you know who this is. But this one king is getting out of here, and look at this. Here's his queen, and there's like 3 people involved. It's just him and her. That's it. Look at, I don't know. I just feel something really nice from this card. It just looks really loving and protective and warm and kind. Oh, yeah. And here we are underneath this king is the Lovers card. Now look at this one in particular though. This Lovers card, the Lovers is a twin flame card for, but look at this. There's 3 here. There's 3. Like 3 here. So I just feel like since this is the underlying energy, I feel like this is what you want. You don't want any more of these three-partied situations that you thought was what was good for you a long time ago, but it's just not anymore. All right, let's get your oracle card from Kali and close out your reading. Thank you so much for these messages, Kali. Thank you so much. Thank you, Kali. Please tell us about this passionate journey that Taurus is on. Okay, now when it comes out like this, I take the one that's on the top. Shodashi. $26. 6 plus 2 is 8. Shodashi. Okay. Ruby red with the divine juice of life, she nourishes the body, mind, and soul with vitalizing pleasure, life, and joyfulness. Goddess Shodashi restores self-esteem and an awareness of your innate value, especially after a time of painful rejection or disappointment. Yep. That third party thing got you, huh? Through her blessings, the desires of the heart can find fulfillment in new ways. She brings divine energy for the manifestation of wishes. Her presence is an indication of inner power to restore yourself and attract what you need into your life. Right. So this whole Four of Cups in the reverse is the motivation and the ability to work out things, but you've got all this passion here. You've got this Two of Wands here, and then like I was saying, this oh, I forgot to put this guy back. This King of Wands. Okay, so this is passion. This is pleasure. This is and then this whole thing down here, the Page of Pentacles with the self-esteem, and the insecurity and stuff like that. You're really hoping to turn this energy around. And this whole heartbreak from this type of energy, she's here to restore your self-esteem and an awareness of your value. Okay? So that's what's going on here. Shodashi is the fertile and creative aspect of Lalita Tripura Sundari. Red-colored skin and vibrant with feminine life force, she is the power to actualize desires. In color healing from Hinduism and Buddhism, red is medicine for attraction and magnetism. The appearance of Shodashi in a reading indicates a time when your ability to attract what you want is heightened. You can be relaxed and trusting in your capacity for magnetically drawing all you desire into your world. Wow! In the tantric teachings of Kali Ma, desire is not something to be afraid of, but something that can become part of our spiritual path. The benefits of developing the character traits required for manifesting desire, in parentheses it says, such as relaxation, trust, enjoyment, delight and bliss, as well as discipline, commitment, determination, focus, and a positive attitude, end parentheses, encourage us onward. So we don't give, I'm turning the page here, so we don't give up before attaining success. From our successes, we will come to realize that within one desire lies the seed of another. Eventually, the nature of desire is realized as a pathway rather than about the thing sought. The desire nature can motivate us to attain breakthroughs for the spiritual benefit of all beings. Shodashi teaches that desire can help us live from the heart, honoring what truly lights up our being and being motivated by our passions. Yeah. Motivated by your passion. That's this whole Knight of Wands. This is the Two of Wands, the King of Wands. There's some serious movement forward and victory going on here. I feel like she's already helping you with your self-esteem, with your passion. Okay, so wait a minute. I lost my place here. Dang it. Okay. Her heart is compassionate and her spirit, despite her youth, is truly great. Shodashi encourages young people with big dreams to believe in their abilities and trust their hearts. She also reminds us that age is not necessarily a signifier of wisdom, nor is youthfulness necessarily an indication of a lack thereof. So now I'm getting this whole scene of young folks. You guys are young and you've sold all your possessions. You bought like a van and now that's your passion. I wonder, let me know if that's you. That's interesting. And congratulations if that's true. Shodashi encourages us to discern qualities at a deeper level, rather than to make assumptions based on age or appearance. Don't take things at face value or go by someone's words. Look instead at their actions, at what your experience has been, and allow for understanding as to how to proceed to arise from there. The fulfillment of the heart's desire can be attained in ways other than what the mind prescribes. Shodashi encourages us to stay open even if certain plans have failed to yield what we had hoped. This is an indication that the universe has other ways for us to fulfill our heart's yearning that are likely to be far more beneficial and richer. Wow, the heart can perceive the deeper workings of the divine in all things, even in challenges and difficulties. This is why the heart can trust, even when the mind recoils at what is taking place. The intellect tends to create stories about situations not working out as expected. Such stories are not often accurate, let alone helpful. Shodashi asks us to take care with such misinterpretations of our experiences. She reminds us that when we trust in our heart's wisdom rather than what appears to be, we will find the courage and faith to stay true to an extraordinary life path so that we can manifest extraordinary blessings. Shodashi often arises when the soul needs deep cleansing, particularly of past hurts. Her presence indicates recovery and the reclaiming of dignity after experiences of being judged, betrayed, or criticized. If your innate being has been attacked in any way, or if there has been bullying or nastiness directed toward you, Shodashi brings healing and renewal to rise above such mean-spiritedness and lay claim to your beauty and worth. If we have been overly valued for our appearance, then she provides a healing path to clear the confusion and connect us to the real value and beauty of our inner being. Her oracle indicates all manner of beautiful blessings awakening within and being attracted into your life. Yeah, there is passion, there is freedom here, there is victory, there is moving forward, there is spiritual passion here. There is moving on from this pain that hurts you. You're going to be moving on and you're going to be happy, you're going to be victorious, you're going to move forward, you are not moving backwards. Wow. So whatever you're doing, whether it's romantic wise, I feel like you're also on some kind of a spiritual path. I think that you are changing your life in a big way. You are on a huge journey. If that's all it is, maybe what you're doing is you're traveling for the summertime or a whole different way of life for you. But this kind of stuff is healing. This stuff is all healing. Shodashi is here to show you that you can have this beautiful, passionate, free life that you have been, that you are so passionate about. Now let's see, how many major arcana you have. That's how I gauge the amount of control you have over this situation, and you've only got one. You've got the Chariot. And this is the card of Cancer. There may be a Cancer involved here, like I said, but this is victory. Okay, so this is a major victory for you right now at this time, Taurus. Okay, this is a huge part of your divine blueprint, but all of this, all the rest of this is your decision to make. Okay, you've made a decision, and if you have another one to make in the future, you're going to make the right one because you're going to be moving on to a better time in life. You're going to be victorious. All right, so please don't forget to like. Please don't forget to subscribe. Check out my books if you want to see how the story goes. That's what I have for you at this time, Taurus. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Thank you, Goddess Kali. That's what we have. We will see you next time.